Well, good morning everyone. Beginning of another adventure. Like I've said before, it's mixed wild retirement adventures, but I'm not actually retired. So today I got to work. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I am headed to Grand Rapids, Minnesota to make sales calls. I'll wind up at the fishing shack tonight, and tomorrow I'm going to make sales calls on my way to Grand Forks, North Dakota. So I am on the road, OTR we call it, on the road. So that's where I'm headed. I'll keep you tuned. I think it takes about 2.5 hours for me to get there, make some sales calls, and go from there. Keep you in touch. We made it up after a day of making sales calls, northern Minnesota. Made it back to the lake. Go out and try and fish for a little bit. This time I'll try and do a little more filming. But it's another beautiful, beautiful day. I think it's like 83 degrees. June 2nd. Gotta go to North Dakota tomorrow for work and make sales calls out there. So I'll be up early on the road by 6:30 probably. Work my way back here, so out there making sales calls again, fishing in the evening. Catch you if I can find some fish. One cast, first fish. Crazy good, man. There's a lot of fish out here. One cast. Well, on that spot, we got 4 walleyes. I let 2 go, 2 little ones go. Hopefully you can see those, 4 in there. And now, I'm gonna try another spot. These fish kind of are on to me, so maybe I'll come back and fish them later on. But let's see, but I'm gonna try one more spot and come back. Right before I was gonna leave, I saw some fish. I looked to get some fish, so I went and just caught this one. I haven't even measured it yet. I think it's about 19. What a nice fish, man. Holy Hannah, they're in here thick. Having a good night. Probably let this one go. He's pretty big. All right, that one was 20, so I let it go. I don't usually keep them that big, but man, there's fish up on this point. I can try and keep working them here, but I think I might give them a break and come back right before dark and work on them. I work in the same school and they kind of got on to me, so we'll see how I do. I'm going to check one more spot out and then come back here before dark. I don't know if you can see this or not, but all these things right here are fish off to my left side, and I'm leaving them. I had enough. I've been fishing for a long time, so I'm going to clean some fish. I'm keeping 4. I don't want to keep my limit because I want to fish again tomorrow, so I'll probably have a fish fry tomorrow night. But yeah, it's pretty cool, the new technology. So it's a beautiful sunset, as you see. A couple people out fishing, not many. Just not many people out fishing, but it's a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Look at that. Look at that, huh? How could a guy go wrong? Hiker with me. Sales calls tomorrow. Grand Forks, North Dakota, and all the everything in between. So, another great day tomorrow. All right, everybody. It's Friday afternoon. On my way to meet the whole family's at the cabin already. I had to work today and yesterday and up in North Dakota. So I am going to meet them there. They're already there. Friday night, we're going to put the pontoon boat in tomorrow. Do some swimming in the middle of the lake to cool off because it's supposed to be super hot. It's like supposed to be 95 degrees or something like that. So looking forward to that. Be nice to see everybody, and like I said, everybody's already there. So, well, hello everybody. Made it to the cabin. I'm gonna put the pontoon boat in tomorrow. See my dog over here, she loves playing looking for fish. What Piper does, she sits there and looks for fish the whole time. Kids are up on the deck being smart. Piper's over there. This gentleman out there, he's a heck of a water skier, and he's in a water ski, so I figured I'd show everybody his ability to water ski. You can see him come around when he comes around. Flo's out, Lori's out here on the dock, loving life. Was 2 bald eagles flying around. I watched one take a fish off the water. That's why I thought maybe I should go get my camera. If you can hear the loon, there's a loon howling over there. Well, good morning everyone. Beautiful morning at the cabin as usual. Hard to find a bad day at the cabin. Perfect day. Joe's up there with all the dogs. Getting them out. Riley's just hanging out, looking for stuff, sniffing around. Piper's up there with Joey. There you go. So, what a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Sun's just peeking through the trees there. So it's going to get hot today. It's like 90 degrees up here, so we're going to get the pontoon in. Oh, as you notice, right here, there's no pontoon. In a little while, a couple hours, there's going to be a pontoon sitting right there. We'll go for some pontoon rides. So, see you folks later. It's a beautiful morning.
Okay.
Well, good morning everybody.
So remind me and I will do it. Okay.
We're out here on the dock with Lori. That's what we do in the summertime, hang out here and have a cup of coffee. Watch the sun come up. We're actually going to go for a nice canoe ride. Lori's being quiet as she sits down beside me. There's Flo, beautiful wife that I have. Yep, I'm a lucky man. We're going to go for a nice canoe ride. Oh, here's Piper. Piper. There's Piper. She's looking for fish. So we're going to go for a canoe ride. I think I'll bring the camera with me while we canoe along. It should be nice and peaceful and quiet. We're going to go before the wind comes up. So it's getting brighter as the day goes on. Outside. What was the temperature when you left this morning, Lori? Oh, there's our resident eagle coming over the lake. Over there. Oh, and I hear an osprey squawking too. The osprey and the eagle will clash. Alright, Lori and I are on our maiden canoe trip of the year. Riding around. Lori's a good paddler. Her and I have done this before. We're good at our teamwork. Go all the way around the lake. It's beautiful. Nice clear water. Fish will be jumping around us. Maybe we'll get some eagles and ospreys. Kind of nice, folks, just gliding along quietly amongst the lily pads.
This is so much easier than kayaking.
Yeah, I agree.
Kayaking is really uncomfortable for my legs.
I agree, sitting like that.
Because I don't have anywhere for my feet. And my knees are knock knees, so I can't do my knees that way. It's just...
I always thought it'd be fun to go to the boundary waters in a kayak, but now that I've sat in both of them, I remember that this is much more comfortable than sticking your legs straight out from your hips. Oh. Look at that beaver hut there, Lord. Look at all the brush he's got right to the right. So everybody, that eagle's just off to our right. I don't want to keep harassing him. But that's probably one of last year's babies. We came back to the same lake it grew up on, but Mom and Dad are over there. There's a nest over there. I don't know if I'll be able to... When we get in the pontoon, I'll be more stable and I'll be able to film that, but it's kind of behind the trees. There's a big eyrie. The eagle's nest is called an eyrie. And I know that because I graduated from Eden Prairie High School and our school newspaper was called an eyrie, the Erie. And that's an eagle's nest. So we've had eagles, a bass jump, we've had beaver huts, Not much else. There's another beaver hut up here and an outlet to our beautiful little lake here. I'll show you the shoreline. The birds are going crazy. I see a bunch of fish jumping up in front of us.
There's a beaver.
Oh, Lori said there's a beaver up in front of us. We'll sneak up on that thing. Yep, I got it, Lori. I'll go quiet. No. Oh, the beaver just went under. Okay, paddle now, Lori. We'll get up on him. There's another beaver hut up here, folks, and there's a beaver that just went under the water. What a cool place to come and visit, and all the wildlife. Beavers. We got deer up on shore all the time. We'll see if that guy comes up again. Maybe he'll slap the water for us. This is about where he was, right here. He might not come up again. He might go stand in water and go right to his house, but there's another beaver house right there. And this is where the outlet is to the river, or little creek, so they dam that up and raise the water level for everybody. I don't think that beaver's going to come up, Lori. What a wonderful adventure. Maybe you guys can see in the water here, it's really shallow. It's about a foot deep right here. Oh, there's the beaver run right there. Kind of where they come in and out of their little hut. That's where he was in his beaver run. See some, oh, there's a little northern right there. Little tiny northern. Minnows everywhere. Super cool. There was like a spawning bed for a crappie or a bluegill back there, but I think they're all, the crappies I think are all done spawning. The bluegills might just be coming in now, but it's a wonderful life.
Maybe you explain how half the lake is owned by potlatch?
I don't know anymore. I'm actually filming right now. So this, Lori wants me to talk about this half of the lake. It's owned by, was owned by one of the paper mills up here, but the rumor is they donated it to the state as long as they don't develop it. They want it left in tree production. So this half of the lake so far can't be developed for a while. I don't know what the moratorium is on that, but supposedly it was a moratorium. That's when my father was alive. He was involved with Cross Lake government on some of their committees, and he told me that it was given to the state under the provision that it would be maintained as timber production and wood production. I don't know if I got that bass jumping there on film or not, but it was going after one of the little mayflies or dragonflies, whatever they are, flying around. Hi everybody. So here's a perspective of our cabin from the lake. The kids are all sitting on the deck. Piper's on the dock waiting for us. But yeah, it's right there. Pretty cool looking, huh? I'm going to show you one from the winter time too, or maybe I've filmed that before this, but pretty cool, man. Beautiful little place. We love coming up here. Best of both worlds. Got our lake, or our farm. We've got this, and a little fishing shack. Kind of nice. More than a little nice, actually.
supposed to go over.
So we're all together.
I never did
Next
that.
weekend's Joy's wedding. Joy and Eric are getting married next weekend, so we're all hanging out, prepping for the wedding, and putting the pontoon in.
Then I put them outside and then I planted them. And then once I put them in the bigger planters, they grew up and got real big. You want to sit there, Ryan?
Huh?
Sit there?
No.
And then my
need two more. Should we start breakfast? It's almost 9.
Yeah, whatever. Eventually, I'm either going to drive down or ride my bike down to the truck or the car and see the pontoon.
You're gonna pull back.
It's more or less a exercise.
Oh, okay.
Pull it back with your bike.
Pull it back.
You know what?
Can't you just see
I'll
if
ride my
the
bike
pontoon is
with
in the
you.
water?
He's got 2.
Yeah.
Right now, putting it in the water. He said he's gonna put it on styrofoam.
Yeah.
So that one's not going in the water.
All right, everybody. Didn't film the putting in of the pontoon because you pay by the hour to rent the pontoon, but this is the maiden voyage of the pontoon. Joy, Paige, Lori, Eric, and Dave. Looks like I'm the captain of this SS Minnow. So wish us luck.
We're gonna need it.
We're gonna need it. All right, I'll put this right back here so everyone can see the happenings.
Nobody wants the sun, so we need to see what the sun's doing.
I
Bring an extra.
like the sun.
I brought that shirt. Do you need another one?
No.
Come on, close that door.
Brought the chair because nobody's gonna want to sit up there.
Is the camera, or the camera is the,
Yeah, it needs to
Motor
go
down?
down. Needs
All
to
the
go
way
down. Yeah, you can. It's up. You're bringing it up.
I wanted to bring it up.
Oh, why?
Get all the weeds.
It's your prop's barely in the water.
Perfect. As long as it's spitting water, we're good. And I can hear it spitting water. Are we going for a swim or are we going for a ride?
Probably should jump in first.
I would agree.
Swim.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, what's the water temp?
Where's our power?
I got my phone if you want some tunage.
Good. Has anybody got their phone besides me?
I do.
All right, you're up.
I guess we'll listen to yours. You have good
Although if
music.
we're filming and we can't play tunes.
Then we're gonna have to stop filming.
Yeah, I agree.
Edit it out.
Play tunes.
One of the films I did, they wouldn't let me do it because I had a patent infringement on one of the mom's rhythm and blues artists.
Well,
Boys
I'm gonna
stripping.
get set up.
Here's the fam.
David,
everybody.
can you grab me that mango blonde?
What do you need, Eric?
The mango blonde or the mango whatever?
Yep.
Dad, say your line.
You're
I'll do it up when I'm there.
What's this stuff floating around in the water?
Will it sink?
blue-green algae. I don't know. Find out.
Ooh.
I think I'll catch it.
Good catch, honey.
toss.
Yeah, see if it floats.
You
I
should.
don't think they do.
Should when it's open or when it's closed.
This one floats.
Yeah, because it's half empty.
No, float.
Oh, mine.
Mine's floating.
Is it?
I mean, it's not. It will very, very, very slowly sink.
Yeah, I put them in rivers before to keep them cold, like when you're trout fishing, and they'll stay on the
You mean when you finish it and you sink it? Is that what you're trying
This
to
could
say,
be a
Brian?
good tan line for my dress. Your dress. My dress for your wedding. It's high neck like this.
So this
oh,
is this is
no, I need no.
No,
this is a
Brian
lot of
made
what we
dress
do when
for
it's super
Joy.
hot
Oh,
out. Take the pontoon out to the middle of the lake,
There's a dress if you haven't
jump
got it.
in,
The camel strap with
swim
blow
around,
down.
float around, anchor the
That Joy
pontoon,
and I are
and
both
hang
wearing
out.
together.
So Joy, what's the first thing?
We got the sander, the angle grinder.
Everybody's giving me a hard time because my toenail's long.
Nick's got a multi-tool just in case we need that.
We're on our maiden cruise around the lake. There's Eric, Angel Ranger, join us. And who's back here? David. I think he may have been the one ripping me. Oh, we forgot the mother of our children. Oh, sorry. There she is, Florence.
You know how bad that's going to be? People are going to go like,
Yeah, well, they have to handle it.
busy.
What is that?
What'd you say? A weed roller. Yeah, what'd you say?
Weed roller?
Yeah, it rolls and kills the weeds. Like digs them up so the roots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rob.
So like you put it in there to do. Hey, look, there's stairs over there, everyone. We need some of those stairs. I'm confused about the weed roller. Like you put it in there for a day and it does it.
No, it
Or
does every day.
You leave it in there.
It goes about
Yeah.
every
Whole summer.
12 hours.
Does it like go back and forth?
Yeah, it's a sweeper.
Makes it go full.
All right, back from our first inaugural pontoon ride. David making sure everything's tied up nice and good, which is cool. Got a jet skier out in the lake, having some fun. Next time we come up, we'll have our jet ski up here so we can enjoy it too. And way over there, looks like maybe some rain coming in. I gotta check the radar on my phone. So we saw the eagle and swimming for the first time. A great maiden voyage in the boat. So we just finished lunch. We had jalapeno pepper burgers, bacon, barbecue sauce, and now we're having root beer floats. Paige and David on there sharing their root beer floats. David didn't want to have root beer, so we just have an ice cream. But it was our afternoon lunch. Lake's still calm. A little rain down to the south. I hear it's going to miss us though. So we're ready to take off for our second pontoon ride. We got this pontoon about 2 years ago. It's been a wonderful investment for us. We've had so much fun in it. We go out in the middle of the lake and we anchor. And we swim around with all the noodles we got on the floor. So it's just been a wonderful addition to the cabin. I'm not going to drive this time. I'm going to be the passenger and let the kids drive. Shouldn't call them kids anymore because they're pretty young. But yeah, I'm going to film. Alright, we're all in from swimming. All in, got a little cooled off because of the 91-degree heat. So, and guess who's driving? The Rager. I should tell you the story how she got called the Rager. Rager was a basketball player, and one day she got a rebound because she's tall. And this little punk-ass girl reached in to get the ball, and Paige kind of threw a little elbow and caught her right in the kisser. And she started crying like a little schoolgirl. From that point on, she's been the Rager. If you look real closely above Joy's head, you can see that eyrie up there in that dead tree. See it up there? Yeah, it's right there, and that's where the eagle's nest is. Been there for many years, and we love seeing the eagles fly around. There's one in there right now. You probably can't see it real well, but I can see his head sticking out. Maybe it's a baby, I don't know. But yeah, that's the eagle's nest. Best view that you're going to get is from right here. So see if we see the eagles sitting in trees as we cruise around. Paige Rager's kicking her down full gear. She's going 122 mile mph. She's getting all the carbon out of the carburetors of the fuel injected Yamaha. Well, good morning everybody. It's super windy out. Sunday morning. It's about 70 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. As you see the pontoons in. That was our goal for this weekend, and to rehearse for the wedding next weekend. Super windy. Nice temp though. So we're gonna go for one last pontoon ride, clean the place up, and head back. Lori and I gotta start working on the garden tonight. Gotta do some rototilling, at least some watering, because it is hot. So we'll I think we're gonna go for one more pontoon ride before we leave. I'll do some filming that. We want to take the dogs for rides. What we want to do is they haven't been on the pontoon yet. So good morning. It's a beautiful day. All right, we're on our last pontoon ride of the weekend, but this time we have the dogs for the adventure. Everybody's here. Sunny, windy. Lori's in charge, so we're gonna crash for sure. We've all got our life jackets on. Just kidding. She's a good driver. It's like Rain Man. She's a good driver.
Get out of the weeds, Mom. Yeah, we're like 5 feet.
So we have a co-pilot back here. Rager's the co-pilot. Lori's the pilot. Who's the navigator? We got dogs. We got Rebel up there. Got Riley. Hey, Riley. Riley. What's going on, Riley? What's going on, buddy? Side of the camera. And right there, Piper. There's Piper jumping up. All the dogs are from the pontoon, having a great time. Kind of rocking and rolling here today. Whitecaps on the beautiful little lake. Last pontoon ride, wedding next weekend, so we can't come up. All is good. Well, it was another beautiful weekend with my family. Got the pontoon in, that was our #1 goal. It's a big weekend for us next weekend. My first daughter is getting married. Big time. So the whole family, my entire family will be together next weekend. Might do some filming there for folks. It was a wonderful time. So we will, I don't know how much of that I'll be filming, but I'll do some of it. I gotta take some pics, but I don't have permission for a lot of people to put them on my channel, so we are on the road again, headed home. I don't know if we're gonna weed the garden or if we're gonna water the garden. Lori thinks we need to water it, the primary thing, so we'll see how it goes. Catch you on down the road, I guess. It's a beautiful day.